In this session, we will learn how to create a WordPress website using pantheon.io. Now, before getting into how to create website using WordPress, let me show you some of the example websites which was done with the help of WordPress. Now, this is one of the example. This website was done with the help of WordPress. I'll be adding the URL of this in the description box as well as the pinned comments. You can visit this website. Now look at this. This is how it will look. We will learn the entire thing one by one. This video will be divided into multiple parts. Stay tuned to not miss any update. This is with the help of WordPress. We can even add the WhatsApp button. Now we have a different site. This is also done with the help of WordPress. You can visit these websites. You'll get a better understanding of how WordPress actually works. Now these are the paid websites. Now, once we create the free website with Pantheon, we will get something like this. This will be our URL, dev-wordpress569.pantheonsite.io. This will be our Pantheon site. It will look something like this. Now, this is just for the trial purpose or for the learning purpose. If you want to have a proper legitimate website with proper SEO and all, you can pay for the domains, pay for the hosting, and then create a website using WordPress. So let us begin with Pantheon. Now, once you reach this page, pantheon.io, click on Start Free. Click on it. Here you get an option called Create Your Free Account. Connect with Google. Use this option. It will be helpful. Connect with Google and sign in with your Gmail ID. So once you do that, your Gmail ID will be visible here and you should fill in these details. If you want to receive marketing messages from Pantheon, you can select this or else you can leave it as it is. Are you an agency? Let me select no. You should click on I agree on Pantheon's terms of services. Click on continue. So once you click on continue, you get a dashboard like this. Let's create your site. You can close this. There will be a scheduled maintenance on November 8th, 2023 at 10:30 p.m. So let them do what they want. We will understand how to create a website using Pantheon. Now you have 0 out of 2 websites. Using this account, you can create 2 WordPress websites for free. Once you have reached the limit, you can change the Gmail ID. Once you are here, click on Start New Site. Click on it. Here we are discussing about WordPress. So I'll select this, click on WordPress. Now this will be your site's name. Whatever business you are into or whatever your name is, you can add it. So let me add my own name. Now this will be my URL, dev-rahul-kashyap.pantheonsite.io. So let the region be United States. It's not a big deal. Click on continue. So this will take close to 2 or 5 minutes. Let us wait for it. So once we are done with this, click on Visit your Pantheon site dashboard. Click on it. Now let us close this. So here we get a dashboard with Pantheon. Click on Visit Development Site. So once you click on Visit Development Site, you get an option like this. You can choose any language. So I don't know which country are you watching this video from. So let me choose English. Click on Continue. Now here again, we need to mention our site's title. Let it be my own name. Let it be as it is. Okay, here we can add the username. If the username is already taken, you might not get it. So this will be the username. Now you should create a strong password for this. You can use this password or you can create your own password. So let me hide it and create my password. So you should create a strong password and you have to remember it. Now here you have to add your Gmail ID. This is done. Now you can use this. Discourage search engines from indexing this site. It is up to search engines to honor this request. Now you can click on discourage. Then click on install WordPress. So if you keep forgetting your password, take a screenshot of this. Click on install WordPress. So once you do that, you click on login. So here, this is how your actual WordPress login with the paid version will look like. Click on remember me, then click on login. This completes the first step of getting into WordPress. Once we are done with installing WordPress, the next thing is to decide the theme of the website. Now, WordPress works on plugins. Plugins are the backbone of a WordPress website. Now, I will be explaining few plugins that we will be adding for our website. To add a plugin, you should click on plugins and click on add new plugin. Click on this, add new. So to select a theme for your WordPress website, we have a plugin called Starter Templates. We can type it. This is the plugin, Starter Templates. You can make a note of these plugins. It will be useful for you. This is the plugin, the first one. You should click on Install Now. Then click on Activate. Once we click on Activate, it will take us to a page where we can decide our theme for the website. The premium versions will be the paid version. The rest, everything is for free. So I will be selecting this theme. Click on the theme first. So this is the theme that I have selected. If you have a logo, you can upload it here. It will be added in this particular section. Since I don't have any logo, I'll skip this step. Click on skip and continue. Now here, if you want to change the colors and fonts, you can change it. Then click on continue. Once you do all these things, you get an option called submit and build my website. You can skip these steps. These are not that important. You can click on submit and build my website.
Spider-Man 2 truck has landed in Sydney. To celebrate the launch of Spider-Man 2, PlayStation Australia dropped a truck in Barangaroo, Sydney. Obviously, the truck was safely webbed up by Spider-Man himself and is suspended in mid-air until Sunday at 4 p.m. You can get a photo with the truck, and if you got that, there's a little treat involving an iconic Spidey villain as well. A Spider-Man 2 truck has landed in Sydney. To celebrate the launch of Spider-Man 2, PlayStation Australia dropped a truck in Barangaroo, Sydney. Obviously, the truck was safely webbed up by Spider-Man himself.
Now you can click on visit or view your website. You can see the theme. So this is how the raw and unedited website will look like. This is the theme that we have selected. We can change the entire thing. Starting to text, reviews, everything, we will change it now. So once we are done selecting the theme, so our website will look something like this. Now, if you are not satisfied with this theme and you want to change the theme, we can even do that. The only issue while changing the theme in WordPress is that the content that you have written will be also deleted. Now, make sure you choose or select a theme before adding the content. Don't change the theme after you have written the content. Now, if you are not satisfied with this particular theme, let me show you how to change the theme. For that, you need to go back to dashboard, click on appearance, click on starter templates. So here you can choose any of these categories. It's up to you what theme you want. Let me select this. The same procedure continues. Click on skip and continue. Can click on continue, then submit and build my website. So we are done changing the theme. Click on View Your Website. Our website will look something like this. Look at this. Now, this had the previous theme. You can click on a refresh. The new theme will be here. So let me close this. Now we have the theme selected. Let us work on this particular theme. Now we have home page, about page, services, projects, as well as contact. To change any of these settings of the pages, we need to go to dashboard. Here it will be go to dashboard. And now we have something called as pages. Click on pages. Now, if you want to delete a particular page, what you can do is you can delete it by selecting this. Select this, click on bulk action, move to trash, click on apply. Now, bulk actions works on every page. Look at this. It was like this. Bulk actions, click on it, click on move to trash and apply. Now, all our pages has been deleted from the website. Let me show that live. Now, let us visit our website. Now, look at this. There is nothing on our website. To restore the deleted pages, we need to go back to dashboard pages. There is an option called trash. Click on trash. Here, you can get back the pages that you want. Let us select home, contact, about, then products, then what else? Services. Once you do this, bulk actions, restore, apply. Now all our pages are here. All page. These are all our pages. So if we go back to our site and refresh it, this is what we get. Home, about, contact. Now let me delete all these things. Let us create it from scratch. Now let us refresh this. This will be blank. Nothing will be there. Let us add the pages that we require one by one. To add a page, click on Add New. So let us keep the title of this page as Home Page. Let us add it. Home. Once you have added Home, the name of the page, you have a setting that has to be changed. That is template settings. Template. Change this default template to Elementor full width. It will be easier for you to edit the website if you choose Elementor full width. Click on Publish. Click on Publish again. You can click on View Page. Since we didn't add any content, this website will look like this. Let us go back. Let us add some more pages. So home page has been added. Let me add a new page. Let us call it as About Us page. Let this be About Us. About Us, template to Elementor full width. Publish, publish twice. Let's go back, add some more pages. About Us is done, home page is done. Let us add the service page. This is services. Template to Elementor full width. Publish, publish. Let us go back. So let me add a new page. Let me call it as a blog page. Add new. This is blogs. Same settings. Elementor, full width. Publish, publish. Now the last page that remains is the contact page. Let us add it. This is done. Default template to Elementor full width. Publish, publish. Now we have added all the essential pages. Let us visit our website and see if it is there or not. Now look at this. Once you have added the pages to WordPress website, it will not directly appear on your website. We have a lot of procedures to follow as well. To add the pages in this particular section, we have one more settings or one more step to follow. That is, go back to dashboard, go to appearance, go to menus. Now we have 5 pages that are ready that are not reflecting on our website. Go to appearance, go to menus. In the menu section, you get these options. These are invalid. That means the pages that we have deleted. You can select bulk actions, select these pages, click on remove selected items. Now what happened is the previous page or the previous menu that was there that has been deleted. Now these are the pages that we have just now added. Select this, or you can select all, click on add to menu. So this is not in a proper order. We have to change this. Let us take the home page to the top. You can just drag and drop. Contact page at the end. About us page at the second position. And the blog page at the second last position. Once we do this, click on Save menu. Click on Save menu. Now let me go back to the website and refresh it. I get all these pages. The issue here is the service page. It is not capital, and the blog page has complete capital letters. We can change these things as well. To do this, go back to the page section. Pages. Now here you have edit or quick edit. Click on quick edit and change it. Blog, update it. Now what else? Services. Now I missed it. I should have clicked on quick edit. Quick edit. Service page, S has to be capital. Update. Now once I visit the site, everything will be in a proper order. Home, about us, services, blog, contact us. Now let us check all these pages. This will be blank. Everything is blank. So this is how you add the pages on your WordPress website. So next, we will learn how to add content on these pages. We will learn each page one by one. If you remember, we had clicked on Elementor while setting up this website. Now you will understand what is the importance of Elementor in a particular website. Look at this. I have clicked on the About Us section. There is only option called Edit Page. Now in the home page, I have a different option called Edit with Elementor. Now what we can do is we can click on this About Us page. Here we don't have an option. To add that particular option, we can click on Edit Page. Then here you get an option, Edit with Elementor. Click on this. Now look at this. Now it is done. Now let me go back. Look at this. Even the About Us section has Edit with Elementor. In the home page as well, I have the same thing, Edit with Elementor. Now I'll be explaining how to add the content on all these pages. For that, let us visit a website. Let us take that website as an example. Then we shall do it. Let me take this website as an example. Now let us start with this. So this is the page section. We have some work with this. Let us keep it as it is. We have starter templates. We can close this. Then we have the Pantheon's dashboard. Let it be as it is. This is the dashboard. Okay, fine. Now let us take this website as an example and add the content from this website. Now this site has an image, it has a text, it has a button. When we scroll down, we have the text again, more text, and a button. Now these are courses, featured courses. You will also learn how to add the course on your website, and you will also learn how to add the testimonial, video testimonial as well. Now let's start adding the content on our actual website or the trial website. An image, a text, and a button. Now look at this. You should click on Edit with Elementor, Site Settings. So WordPress has different kind of structures. For example, if you click on this, you have different structures. One structure, two structures, two structures, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. Depends on how you want your website to look like. Now this site have used two kind of structures, wherein the first section is an image and the second section is a text. Now let us add this structure. Click on it. You will get an option just like this. To add an image on a WordPress website, we should click on the plus button. Here you get elements. With the help of these elements, we will be adding the image. You can just drag and drop. Look at this. This is an image. When we look at this website has text. This highlighted text is called as a heading. This is called as a text, a basic text. Let us add it. The same procedure continues. Click on plus. This is the heading. You have the heading. Drag and drop. Now heading is done. To add more kind of elements, we should click here. Click on it and add the text editor. Look at this, it's done. One more thing is the button. Let us add it as well. Look at this. This is a button. It's here. Now this is somewhat similar to this. An image, a heading, a text editor, and a button. Now here you can add text according to your needs or according to your business. In this particular section, you can add the link or the URL of a website. Let me add this website. I'll copy the link and I'll paste it. So once you're done with the link, if you want to change the alignment of this particular button, you have an option. Look at this. This is how it will look. Based on your need, you can choose your alignment. Now, once you do this, some people want to change the color of this particular button. To change the color, we have something called as styles. Click on styles, then you can click on color. Click on it and see what happens. You can play with these settings and you will see the results. Look at this. The color of the button has been changed. Now, if you want to change the color of the text, here is an option. Change the color of the text. Once you are done with all these things, to add an image, we should select this. Here is an option to add an image. Choose image. These are the images which are related to our theme. So let me select this one. Just click on add. Now our image will look something like this. In order to change the alignment or the size of the image, you have an option called image size. Click on it, change it according to your need. Now look at this. This is how it will look. If you have used a long form of image, you can add multiple structures here, or you can add more text in this particular section. Or else, what you can do is you can change the image. Click on change image and add image that you like. Let me use this. So same procedure, you can change it. So this looks better with this particular text or the structure. So I hope you are getting it. This website in the home page has two structures. One is an image, the other one is a heading, text, as well as a button. That is what we have added here. Once you do this, we can scroll down and see what is there. This is text as well as different kind of text box and again a button. Let us add this structure. Go back, click on plus. Click on plus, use these two structures and the procedure remains the same. Click on plus, get the heading. We are done with the heading. Now we have text editor to be added. Let us add it. Look at this. Text editor. These all are text editors. Now one more thing we have is a button. Let us add it as well. Button, drag and drop. It's done. Now on the right hand side, we have is a different kind of text editors. What you can do is you can add multiple text editors at one particular place. Click on plus. Look at this. Text editor. Add it. One more text editor you can add. Look at this. We have added 2. So here we have 4. We can do the same thing. 4. This is the third one. Let us add the fourth one. Look at this. Now we have added 4 kinds of text editors. Along with this, we also have a separator. Can have a look at this. This is called as a separator. Let us add it as well. Click this. Let us see where it is. It's a spacer. So let us add some space in between. So it's not spacer. Let us delete it. What could it be? Is it a divider? Let us add. Look at this. That was a divider. Now, this is how you can experiment with this particular WordPress website. Look at this. We will add one more. This is almost similar to this. Now, in order to change the width of this, you can just use this. Look at this. You can just use it. And if you want to change the style, you can change it as well. Look at this. This is how it will look. Based on your need or based on your requirement, you can change whatever you want on this particular website. Let me add it as a dotted. Okay, it looks better. Now, as I said it earlier, creating a website is not difficult. Adding the content on the website is difficult. Now we are done with two structures. We are done with the first structure. We are done with the second one. Now we have featured course. Now let me come back to courses later on in this video. Let me skip this part as of now. Stay tuned till the end of the video to understand how do we add courses to our website as well. Now let me add this particular section. This is a YouTube video. Let us implement this. Go back to your WordPress website, scroll down. You have an option called plus. Click on plus, select one particular structure. This is the one. Select it. Look at this. After you select one particular structure, click on plus. You have to search for video here. Drag and drop your video section here. Once you do this, you get a YouTube's video that was already there on your theme. Look at this. This is where you have to paste the URL of your YouTube's video. After you do this, we also have a heading at this particular section. Look at this. This is a heading. Now to add it, we can add one more structure or one more element. Click here, drag and drop the heading section above this. Look at this. Along with this, this is center aligned. We can align it with the help of alignment. This is how it will look. So after we do this, what do we have next? We have the testimonials. Okay, we shall add it as well. Now come back, use the same option plus. It is 1, 2, 3, 3 structures. Let us add 4 and let us delete one structure. Look at this. If you don't want this, right click, then you can delete it. In order to make it in a proper order or to align this, you have an option here. Look at this. This is quite better. We can adjust based on our requirement. This is how you can play with the structures in WordPress. Now let us see the testimonials if it is there here. Let us find it out. These elements are the pro elements that can't be used for free. Let us check the free tool only. Now we have image box, icon box, list, testimonials. Let us add it and see what is it. Look at this. This is the same structure. Now here we can add the customer's testimonial. In this section, we can add the image, the name of the person, and what are they doing. If they are into a job, you can add it, or else you can just leave it at the name. So this is how you can add the testimonials of clients or students, whatever it is, based on your business requirements. Now this is testimonials. Let me add it. Let us add one more. So this is how it will look. Along with this, if you want to change the background of this particular section, I mean to say the background of these things, the gray colors which is there, we can even change it. To do that, what you need to do is you have to go to this particular section, edit container. So this one section or one structure will be called as a container. Click on it and see you get a lot of different settings. Here you have an option called style. Click on style. This is background type. You can select classic. You can select gradient, depends on you. So you can select classic and add an image. Click on this and try adding an image. You will understand it better. Look at this. The background turned into the image. You can delete this as well. We can even add the image for all these structures. Depends on your requirement. Select this, go to styles, background type, classic, add an image. So let me add this image now. Look at this. This is how it will look. Now, the issue with this image is we can't read the text on the particular section. So what we have to do is we have to change the color of the text. To do that, we should click on this particular button. This is an edit heading section. Click on edit heading. Go to styles. Then you have text color. Change it. You can change it according to your requirement. And if you want a different kind of color or you don't know the color code, what you can do is you can go to Google, search for the color code of any particular color that you want. Now, I want this particular text to be in white color. I'll find the color code of white. Let us do it. So I have searched for the color code of white. This is the color code. You can select it, copy it, go back to website and paste it here. Look at this. Our text turned white. Same procedure with all the other text as well. Styles, text color, change the color of the text. Look at this. Same procedure with this. And we change it. The last one. Repeat the same procedure. Done. Once we are done with this, we can click on update. Now, this is our home page. You can add multiple things with the help of these elements. So once you are done with this, you have an option to check the responsiveness of a website. You have an option called responsive mode. Click on it and see how your website will look. This is the desktop version. This is the tablets version. Look at this. This is how your site will look on a tab. And one more option that you have is a cell phone. Click on it and see how it looks. This is how it will look on your cell phone. You can change the content based on your requirement on your cell phone, tab, and laptop or desktop as well. Now let us go back. So this is our home page. It is almost done. Now let us continue with the About Us section or the About Us page. We should click on Edit with Elementor, Site Settings. Now we have reached the About Us section. Let us use the same website for our About Us page as well. Let us go to About Us page. Now here we have our story. This is an image as well as a text. This is the image, the heading, and the text editor. This is 4 different structures. It is just a text as well as the heading. Now, this is the same thing that we saw in the About Us section. We will add it as well. The same thing with the home page. Along with this, we also have something else. This is just a text box. It's just a text box. Now let us try replicating this. Let us go back to the website which we were editing. Click on Add section. We had 2 structures, one image and heading and a text. Let us add those 2 structures. We can add plus and an image. The same procedure continues. This is a heading, add it. And along with that, we had text editor. Just drag and drop. We are done with the first heading and text editor. We will do for the second one. Same procedure continues. Click on this, add a heading here, and add a text editor. Now, once you are done with this, if you want to add some more things on your website, you can click on plus and you can click any structure. Let us try adding some more things that are there in this particular elements page. Now here we have Google Maps. Let us add Google Maps in the contact us page. It will be useful. Now along with this, there is spacer. You all know what is a spacer and a divider. Now what else did we have here? Now this is an icon. Let us try this. Let us add it. This is how it will look. This is an icon and a text. We will add it. We'll try adding it. And what else do we have? We have text editor. When we paste it, it will look something like this. If you don't want these kind of structures and you want to delete it, you have an option called remove or delete here. Delete container, click on delete. Now click on it. We had around 4. We have this one. Let us add it. Now look at this. This is somewhat similar to this particular structure. Add an image, or else if you don't want an image, you can delete it. Then we shall add a different thing. Delete it, plus click on icon. Icon is done. Next thing that we have is the text editor. Let us add it. Now look at this. In this particular theme that we had selected, it has an icon on the left side. What we have added is this format. This is a slight difference that we get. Nothing to worry about these things. It is one and the same. Same procedure continues. You can click on icon, drag and drop, and you can drag and drop the text editor as well. Now, if you want to change these icons, you can click this button, edit icon. Then you have icon library. Here you get multiple things that you can add. Based on your requirement and based on your business requirements, you can add the icon from icon library. So let me add this one. Click on insert. Now you can have a look. The icon has been changed. In the similar manner, you can add whatever icon that you require. Now let us continue. Here we have the same structure that we had in the home page. Let us add it as it is. To do that, we should go back to the About Us page. First, let us update this and let us have a revisit to our home page. Click on this, go to home page. Now here we need to add which structure? I guess it is this one. Edit with Elementor. Here you have an option called copy. Look at this. Copy this. If you want the same structure in a different page, you should select it, click on copy. Now let us add it in the About Us section. Click on About Us. Then click on Edit with Elementor. Now where do we need it? It is after the icon section. Click on it. If you don't get it, click on plus, add one particular structure, then paste it. Look at this. This is how you can add a same structure or same thing in the different page. If you want this particular section on the top of the page, you can even drag and drop and change it. Look at this. Click on this and scroll up. You can drop here. So this is how it will look. Click on Update. Whatever changes that you do on your particular website, click on Update. So this is how you add the About Us section in your WordPress website. Now let us move on to the service page. So I guess we didn't have the option of editing with Elementor for the services page. Let us go back and change the settings. We have services. Look at this. We don't have edit with Elementor option yet. Click on edit page and follow the same procedure as we did before. Edit with Elementor. Okay. Now let us go back to the example website. We will see the services. In the service section, we have heading, an image, and a text. Image, heading, text, as well as a button. Same procedure follows: image, heading, text, button. Look at all these things. The entire service page contains of different kind of structures. These are two structures added multiple times. Now let us try to replicate this. Services page. Let us add two structures. Add it. What we just saw is the heading, an image, and the text first. Let us add it. This is an image. Let me add an image. Just drag and drop. Look at this. If you simply drag and drop, it will look something like this. What you can do is you can delete it. Look at this. You get the previous section here. Just drag and drop the image at a particular section that you want. It is done. This is a heading and a text. Heading, text editor. This is the first structure or the first element that we have added. Now let us continue. What we can do is we can select plus, add two structures, add an image. Look at this. Delete it. Just drag and drop the image wherever you want. Image is there. Now we need to add a heading. Let us add it. Heading. Now, along with this, we also have a text. Add it. The next thing is the button. Let us add it as well. Look at this. And the button was center aligned. Let me do it. It is center aligned. Now here you can add the image, you can add the heading, text, as well as the link to this particular button. Let me show it one more time. Plus, add the image, just drag and drop the image, add the heading. Now add the text editor. Now add the button. The button is center aligned. Click on it. So this is how you can add the service page. You can add multiple services based on your business requirements. Click on update. Now let me close this color code section. Let us see what is the next page. So next page they have is courses. Now let us understand how to add courses to our WordPress website. Now we have to follow multiple steps and multiple procedures to add the courses on our website. Let us start. For adding the course to a website, we need more than 2 to 3 plugins. Let us add it. Go back to dashboard, go to plugins, click on add a new plugin. So the plugin that we use to add a course in a particular website is Tutor LMS. You can type it. This is called as Tutor LMS. This is the plugin for Tutor LMS or the online course creation. Click on Install Now. Then click on Activate. So once you do this, you should just click on this. I already know, skip it. Now we are done with the first plugin. Let us add the second one that we require. Go to plugins, click on add new plugin. So the second and most important plugin will be WooCommerce. This is the plugin that we require for adding products for e-commerce websites and for online courses as well. This is the plugin, WooCommerce. Click on Install Now, then click on Activate. So it is installed. Click on Activate. Here also you need to skip the guided setup. Click on this. You need to create a region. Let it be India. And let it be this one. Now here we have added 2 essential plugins that we need to add online courses as well as the products on our website. So let us go to Tutor LMS and let us go to settings first. So in the Tutor LMS settings, if you want to add the price of the courses like this, we need to enable monetization here. We have an option called monetization. Click on it. Then click on WooCommerce. Click on Save Changes. Now this will enable monetization for our courses. Now let me see what are the settings that has to be changed. Dashboard, let it be dashboard. terms and conditions. If you have it, you can add it, or else you can just leave it as it is. But I recommend you to add terms and conditions page on your website. Now here we have enable marketplace. So if you want other instructors to add course on your website, you can enable this. So we have set number of rows to be displayed per page. Let it be 20, or you can reduce this as well. Allow instructors to publish the course. Now, I recommend you to not use this button. You have to deselect this. Enable instructors to publish the course directly. If disabled, admins will be able to review course content before publishing. Once the instructor have added the course, the admin have to review the course. So for example, if an instructor uploads a course that is completely irrelevant, if the instructor is spreading hate speech, you will get to know what is the course content. Please deselect this button. So you can give an option called become an instructor button. You can use this. Use this become an instructor button. Don't allow instructor to publish course directly before the review. We are done with general settings. Let us go to the core settings. Let us add, or let us check these things. Course visibility. Students must be logged in to view course. Yes, this is important. Select it. Allow instructors and admins to view the course content without enrolling. Please don't select this. Content summary. Enabling the feature will show a course content summary on the course details page. Let us select this. This is important. Before enrolling to the course, they have to know what is the syllabus that we are teaching them on, what is the topic that we are going to cover. Let this be selected. Auto redirect to courses. When a user's WooCommerce order is auto completed, they will be redirected to enrolled course. Use this button. It's a good option. Spotlight mode. This will hide the header and the footer and enable full screen mode when the student view lessons. We can select this. This will avoid distractions. Auto complete course on all lesson completion. If enabled, an enrolled course will be automatically completed if all its lessons, quizzes, and assignments are already completed by the student. You can select this. Next thing that we have is course completion process. Choose when a user can click on the complete course button. So if you want your students to complete on a flexible time, you can use it. And if you want your students to follow a strict timings, you can follow this as well. So let it be flexible. We are not running a college. This is just an institute or just an online course business. Now we have course retake. Once the students have completed the course, if he or she wants to retake the course, let us enable this. Publish course review on admin's approval. Yes, we have to add it. Select this button. Now we have enable classic editor to edit lesson. And we have enabled this feature to automatically load next course content. Enable lesson content. Based on your requirement, you can use this. Now here you have quiz. If you want to add a quiz, you can add it, or else you can leave it as it is. This is the preferred video source, wherein you can add your own video with the help of HTML5. It allows you to add the video that is on your system. You can add an external URL. You can add a YouTube link, Vimeo, embedded, or shortcode. So let it be YouTube as of now. Based on your requirement, you can change it. So we are done with the course settings. Let us go to the designing part. Design. So let me design. In this section, we can add two courses. Let it be two. Then we have course per page. Let it be 10. It is sufficient. Then we have layout. How will the instructor list will look like? So these are not necessary. And let us change the colors if we want. Now we have an option called use tutor player for YouTube. It's up to you. You can decide anything. So this was default. Let me use this one. Once we do all these things, click on Save Changes. Now, let us add the course. To add the course, we should click on Courses. Courses. The course section is empty. Let me choose one particular course to add. Let me add copywriting. So here I have the heading of the course. So I already have the content of the course. You write it on your own. I am the owner of this particular course, so I can add it. Don't copy this. You create your own course content and then add it. Now this is the heading. Go back to the course page. Click on Add New. Add New. Paste the title of the course. Now the next thing that we have is the description of the course. We can copy this and we can paste it. After you do this, you can scroll down and see there are multiple options. If you have selected 0, the enrollment of the course will be unlimited. If you want to set a limit for a course, you can add it as well. If the number of the limit is 3, only 3 people can enroll this particular course. So I want multiple enrollments or infinite enrollments, so I'll keep it as 0. Next thing that you get is immediate or difficulty level. This is the difficulty level. You can click on all levels. The course that you publish on your website can be learned by anybody. That is all levels. Select it. Now, if you click on public course, the course will be free for everyone. Even without login, they can access the course. So don't select this. Here you have an option called Q&A section. If you want to add it, you can add it, or else just leave it as it is. Now, I'll get back to the payment or the course fees later. Let us add the course content first, then let's get back to the fees. Now, what will I learn? So this is the page. There is nothing much here. So let me go back and see what other courses have. Let me open the digital marketing course. So here I have multiple things in what you will learn. Let us change it to digital marketing only. Go back. So let me use this here. Let me change the title of the course. I'll paste it. Here I have about course. These are the things that people will learn in digital marketing. Let us copy this and paste it. So once we are done, we have what you will learn. You can select all these things, copy and paste it here. What will I learn? Now we have targeted audience. That is this one. Anybody who is interested to get a job, who wants to start their business, who wish to do freelancing. These are our target audience. We can select it. This is total course duration. The duration here is close to 245 hours. So we can add it as well. Type 245 or 250 based on your course duration. Now we have materials included. What we have? So we have 45 plus modules, job assistance, these kind of things. We can add it. Here we also have video source. Let us select YouTube. We can paste the URL of a YouTube video here. Now, once we do all these settings, the last thing that remains is the content or the syllabus. Look at this. We have multiple modules. We have close to 45 modules. Let me show you how to add at least 3 modules from here so that you understand it better. Now, module 1 and lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In module number 1, we have close to 5 lessons. We will add it. Go back. Here is where you have to add the chapters. Click on add a new topic. Add a new topic. The topic name is module 1 here. So it didn't allow me to copy, so I'll type it. It is module number 1, and the name of the module is Introduction to Digital Marketing. So the module name is done. Click on add topic. So now we have added module number 1. Now let us add lessons. To add a lesson, you have an option called lessons. Click on it. Add the name of the first lesson, that is about digital marketing. This is the lesson name. You can just add it. Click on update lesson. Now the second lesson is what is digital marketing? Add it. Update the lesson. Third lesson is difference between traditional and digital marketing. Add it. Now, once you have added these things, if your course has a video, you can add it here. Add media. You can upload the file. If you have a video of this particular lesson, you can add it. So I'll click on update lesson. Now, let us try adding module number 2. Same procedure. Add a new topic, and this is module number 2. So what is module number 2? Introduction to website. Let us type it. Now it is done. Click on add topic. Now let us add the lessons. Let us start with this. Paste, update. Second lesson, different types of websites. Add it, update the lesson. One more thing, we'll add this one. Now we are done. So you can add multiple chapters and multiple lessons based on the course that you are going to teach. So last thing that we missed is the featured image or a video. To add a video, we can go to YouTube and select one of our own videos. Let me go to YouTube. So let me add this video. Share, copy the link, come back to the course section, and you can paste it here. Once this is done, we can set a featured image. Click on set featured image and add an image that you want. So for now, let me add this one. Once you do all these things, click on publish. Now this will be our URL of our course. Look at this. This is how our course will actually look like. These are the colors that we have used. It was green. This is how it will look. Let's go back. If you want to add more than one course, click on courses, come back to the section, click on add new, and follow the steps that we have done till now. Now, here we have the price free. Let me show you how to add the price of your course. To add the price of your course, we will use the second plugin that we have installed, that is WooCommerce. Click on WooCommerce. WooCommerce, here we have products. Click on add a new product. The courses that we have added will be considered as products. Now, let us create product. Here, we have to add the same name of our course. We shouldn't change the name of the course, or else it will be very difficult to add the price. The course title was this one. So even if one word is case sensitive, you can't add the price. I have observed it a lot of times. You can try with this and see what happens. Now we have added the name of the course. Let us scroll down. Now here you get a regular price and a sale price. We can have a look at this. In the course section, this higher pricing will be called as regular price. This lower pricing will be called as a sale price. In the similar manner, you can add it here. Let me keep it as 35 as regular price. The sale price, let me keep it as 25,000. Now, once we do this, click on publish. Now, let us add the pricing at our course section. Go to Tutor LMS again. Go to courses. Here, you can see it is still free. We should edit it. Click on it. Scroll down. Select paid. Click on select a product. Then select the name. Look at this. The name of the product is the same as the name of the course. It should be as it is. Once you do this, click on update. Let us visit the page. Let us see how is it. So this is how our course will look. Now let me show you how to add the course page here. We only have home, about, service, blog, and contact. Let us add the course page after the service page. To add a course page, we have to go back to dashboard. Here we have something called as pages. Click on it and follow the steps. Click on add a new page. Now make sure the name of the page is courses. Don't use anything apart from this. The name of the page has to be courses. Change this default template to edit with Elementor. Publish, then publish it again. So one more step that has to be followed is go to appearance, go to menus, then add the courses page there. Courses, add to menu. Look at this. It's done. Click on Save Changes. Now, once you visit the website and refresh it, we get a course page added. Look at this, courses. When we click on courses, this is how our course page will look like. You can add multiple courses here based on your business requirements. Okay, again, we missed it. C has to be capital in the course page. Let us go back to pages. Where is our course page? Here it is. Quick edit. This is courses. Now, the reason we named it as courses is simply because when we click on Tutor LMS, this is the name of the page, courses. It has to be the same. To add more courses, click on Add New and start adding. Now, let us go back to this. Now we have the blog page. So let us add the blogs. So I'll be using another website that I have written the blogs with. Let me use this site. Blogs. This is not mine. I have not written these things. Yes. This is the blog that I have written. So let me use it. So this is the title of the blog, and this is the actual content. Now let us understand how to add blogs in our WordPress website. Let us click on blogs. So this page will be empty as of now. The blog page also have certain settings or certain things to follow. Go back to dashboard. In your WordPress website, the blogs will be called as posts. In the GoDaddy's website, it is just blog. In this particular website, it is called as posts. This is a post. Let me delete it. I'll add my own post here. Move to trash, apply. To add a new blog on your WordPress website, you should click on Add New. Here or here you have two options. Click on Add New. Now look at this. To add the blog and to check the SEO of the blog, we have one more plugin that has to be installed. If we don't install the plugin, this is how our blog or the structure of the blog will look like. Let us add a plugin, then we will work on that particular plugin. So go to plugins, click on Add New. The name of the plugin is Classic Editor. This is the name of the first plugin. Let us add it. Click on Install Now. Then click on Activate. So Classic Editor helps in editing the content that you have written in a very easy manner. Click on Add New. We have 2 more plugins that has to be added. The next plugin that we use to check the SEO of our website is Yoast SEO. This is the name of the plugin. Let us add it. This is Yoast SEO. Let me add it. So if you want to have a backup SEO plugin, you can use all-in-one SEO as well. You can install multiple plugins which has the same features. Click on Go Back to Dashboard. Now we didn't activate Yoast SEO plugin. Let us activate it first. So let me activate it. So now we have installed all the essential plugins that will be required for SEO as well as the blogs. Now let us go back to the post section. Now to add a new post, you have to click on Add New. Now look at this. The entire thing or the editor has been changed. Now let me add a blog. This is the blog I have written, so I can use this. So let me close this. This is not required as of now. Or else let us keep it as it is. This is the blog title. Now we have the content. Let us add it. Now look at this. This is all-in-one SEO score. That is 71 out of 100. Or it is 78 now out of 100. So that is our SEO score of this particular blog. Along with this, the Yoast SEO plugin shows that our SEO is not yet available. It is not in a proper manner and the readability needs some amount of improvement. Our overall SEO score of the blog is 78. Now here we have to change some settings. Let us do that. To check what is wrong, you can scroll down and have a look. Look at this. Focus key phrase is empty. Then what else do we have? We didn't add the slug. We didn't have the meta description. And when you click on it, you see all these errors. Let us rectify all these errors so that we can get a higher SEO score. Starting with focus key phrase. Let me go back to my blog. The focus key phrase is digital marketing. This is the topic. Let me copy this. Now, what you can do is you can remove all these unnecessary space. Let's remove this first. Now all the unnecessary gap have been removed. Now let us start with focus key phrase. We have copied it. Now here there is a place where we can add the focus key phrase. Let us add it. This is our focus key phrase. When we scroll down, here we have an option. Let us add it. Now, has it improved? It has improved just a little bit. Now, both of these things has to be green. Now, this is how it will look on the cell phone, and this is how it will look on the desktop. Apart from this, we have the slug. Meta description is nothing but the first 2 lines or the short content of the blog that we have written. So let us add it. So we have to make sure that the focus key phrase is in the meta description to improve the SEO of a website. Paste it. Now look at this. So it has to be green. Now let us check the SEO score. It is not yet improved. This has come to orange. This has to be green and this has to be green as well. Let us change some more settings. Now here are some of the errors. Outbound links are not there, correct? Images are not there. Internal links is not there. Fine, let us add it. Let us start with the image. Now this blog has this particular image. So I'll download this. Okay, so it is downloaded. Let me add it here. Set featured image. Click on set featured image, then upload the file. So it is done. The image error has been removed. Now look at this. This has a smiley face. It looks interesting. Now we have 2 more things, outbound link and internal link as well. So outbound link is nothing but connecting one website to a different website. That means if you are connecting a Wikipedia page on your blog, that is called as an outbound link. If you're connecting your own website's contact us page in a blog, that will be called as internal links. Let us add both. Let me add the Wikipedia page of digital marketing. Let me add it. So I will add this link as my outbound link. Copy this. Go to post. So check where you can add it. So digital marketing is there. Let me add it here. Select it. Use this. Paste the link. Click on apply. Now this is called as outbound linking or external linking. Now let me show you how to add the inbound link. For that, we need to visit our own website. Now let us send our readers of the blog to contact us page. Once we are done with the blog, let us come to the contact us section or the contact us page, and I'll show you how and what can be added. So in the blog, you can add one more thing or one more sentence. That will be this one. This is done. This is done. Select it and paste the internal link. that is the website link within your site. Now we have rectified all the errors. Look at this. This is green. Now the next thing that we have is readability. Now this says subheading distributions. Now we should go back to the blogs and see what is the issue there. Okay, so this is the issue. Look at this. This is a subheading. Let us add it as heading 2. Then let us follow the same steps. Let us call it heading 2. Now look at this. This is okay. Readability is okay right now, and the overall SEO score is 93. In the similar manner, you have to make necessary changes on your blog. That will in turn help in adding more value to your website. You can see this. 50% of sentence contain more than 20 words, which is more than recommended. You can alter the blog based on your requirement. Once you do all these things, click on publish. Now, this will be the URL of our blog. Look at this. 5 things you can do with digital marketing. All these things have been added. And this will take to the Wikipedia page of digital marketing. This is the Wikipedia page of digital marketing. And the internal link that we have added will take us to the contact page that will be empty as of now. Look at this. This is how it will look. After you do this, we have one last settings that has to be done for the blogs. Look at this. When we click on the blog section, we can't see the blog. This is empty. To add our blog here, as I said, the last setting, go to dashboard, go to settings, go to reading. In this reading section, you will get some of the options. You should select a static page and let the home page be home page itself. Home. You should select the posts page as the blog page. After you do this, click on Save Changes. It was like this. The settings that you have changed is a static page. Home page is the home page. Now the blog page is the posts page. Click on Save Changes and go back to the website. You will understand it better. Let us visit our website. Then let us go to blogs. This is how our blog will look like. Now we have the contact us page. Let us finish it off. So let me close all these things. We are done with this. The contact page. So the contact us page have a form, a map, and text. Along with that, we also have a FAQ and we have the WhatsApp button. Fine, let us do this. To edit the contact page, we should again follow the procedure. Edit page and edit with Elementor. Edit with Elementor. Now what do we have here? We have a form. Click on plus, use one structure and check for the form. You can even check it here. Look at this. We have WP forms. We can drag and drop it. You can select a contact form. This is how it will look. Along with this, we also had a map. We can select two structures. Let us add a map. Click on it, drag and drop. Once you do it, you have to paste your address here. This is how it will look. Along with this, we also have three kind of text editors. These things, we can add it. Text editor, then again a text editor. Along with this, we also have a divider. Let us add it. This is done. And divider has been added. Now you can add multiple things in your contact page based on your requirement and needs. Let me show you how to add the WhatsApp button. One bonus thing is that you can also use a plugin that translates your website into multiple languages. Let us do it. Click on update first. Let us add the WhatsApp button. Let us close this. So we need to go back to the plugins part, add a new plugin. Now, the plugin that has to be added to use the WhatsApp button is Click to Chat. This is the plugin. Click to Chat Holy Themes is your plugin. Click on Install Now and click on Activate. So once you're done activating, we have certain settings that we have to follow. Click on these settings. Click to Chat settings. You will find it in the plugin section. Here, you have to add your WhatsApp number. Once you do this, you also have pre-filled message. If you want to add it, you can add it, or else just leave it as it is. If you just want the button and you don't want any text, you can remove this. Now, these are some of the styles that you can use. Let us use style 3. Then position type, let it be fixed. Now, this button will be displayed on the right side, bottom right. That's it, nothing much. Once you do all these things, click on Save Changes. If you have added a contact number, the WhatsApp button will be displayed. Let me add my contact number and show you the button. Or let me add some random number. Okay, this is the number. Save changes. Now go to the site, click on refresh, you'll get the option. Now, once you do this, go to the website and have a look. You might have received the WhatsApp button. Look at this. It's already there. If you want to change the style of this, you can go back to this page, settings, change these kind of settings. It's up to you. So each setting will have a different kind of design. Look at this. This is the style. Now let us translate our website to multiple languages. We have one more plugin that has to be added to translate the website. We will use it. So the plugin's name is G-Translate. This is the plugin. G-Translate. Install now, then click on Activate. Once you do this, you have an option called G-Translate in the plugin section. Installed plugins, this is the list. Go to the settings of G-Translate. Now here, widget look. This has to be float, let it be as it is. Now you can click on footer menu. Then what else? We have bottom left. In the bottom right, we have WhatsApp button. In the left section or the bottom left, we will be having this widget. Now here we have all these languages. We can check everything. Then you should click on Save Changes. Don't worry about these things. This has nothing to do with this. Click on Save Changes. Now, after you do this, go back to the site and have a look. Now let us translate it to different languages. So the accuracy of this translator is 85 to 95%. So it is a better plugin for free that you can use even on paid versions as well. So you can have a look. These are the languages that we have. So let me try Telugu. Look at this. The text has been changed into Telugu. Then we can change some other languages. Let us try Chinese. We'll see. Some of the content have been changed. Now let us try something else. Let's try German. Okay. Okay, it is in German. Let us try something else. Let us try Gujarati. Okay, it has been changed. Then Hindi. So this is how you change the languages or translate the languages on your site. This is the free plugin which can be used to translate the website. Let me try something more. Let me try Spanish. Yes, it has been changed. Look at this. This is how our site's content will look like. Yes, this is quite accurate for Spanish. I hope you understood how to add all these plugins. Now, the last thing or the last setting that I just wanted to show you is to change the footer in a website and header in a website. So let me show you how to change the header section as well as the footer section. This is the footer and this is the header. Now to edit the header and footer section of a website, we have something called as customize. It is personalizer in Spanish. Let me change the language to English so that you understand better. English, customize. Click on customize. Here you get multiple settings and multiple options to alter, edit, and change the header and footer. You can have a look, click on this, and make the necessary changes that you require. Along with this, the footer section will be also at the customize part. Customize and scroll down, you get an option. Look at this. So this is where we can change all these things. Click on it. You can click on got it. Then here is the text. We can change it. So based on your business requirement and your phone number, you can change it and publish it. This is the responsive mode of a footer. That's it. Now you try to build the website with the help of pantheon.io. Let me know if you have any doubts with regards to anything. I'll help you out. I hope you understood at least something about WordPress. See you in the next class. Take care.